Good afternoon.
Hi.
Hi, do you have one of the corrections officers right there?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am, I'm right here.
Hi there. Could we get Matthew Reed first? I should have let you know that. Sorry.
Yes, that's fine.
Thank you.
For just a moment, okay? I'm sorry about the inconvenience there. Right here. Yep, just go to the seat.
Hello.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, we'll be with you shortly. Once the prosecutor signs on, we'll go ahead and get started, okay?
Okay.
Are you here, Mr. Atwood?
Thanks,
Oh, you
Ken.
are?
Yep.
Oh, all right. Let me get the judge.
All right, thanks.
We're ready to go when you are, Judge.
All right, good afternoon. This is file 215386 SD1 People versus Matthew Elliott Reeve. And Mr. Atwood is here from the prosecutor's office. And Mr. Reeve, you're here because of an alleged bond violation. And apparently you were in front of the magistrate earlier, and you indicated that you wanted to admit to the violation. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you understand the worst thing that could happen is I could revoke your bond by admitting to the violation. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So what did you do to violate your bond?
I very poorly chose to drink.
Okay. It sounds like you got pretty intoxicated. The report here says 0.26. Does that sound about right?
Yes, sir. I've had a problem drinking.
Okay. It's been going on a while, huh? So
Yeah. I'm trying to stay true.
You are, okay. Have you been in treatment before?
Yes, sir. I've been in treatment before, and I just got accepted into the Dukoski Hall.
Oh, okay. Was that before or after this happened?
Well, yesterday, I got the phone call that my insurance finally approved for me to get in there. So, I mean, I had a bed available as of yesterday. And, but in the same sense, earlier they set a bond that I can't even touch to get out, to get into treatment. So, I don't know what to do.
Okay. What were the BB guns about?
Oh, I'm camping out in a tent, right now. You know, just kind of hippieing it. And, while I was down there in the tent, you know, I don't own any firearms or anything. So I just had a BB gun.
For some sort of protection or what?
Well, yeah, in case some crazy ran up on me, you know, I could at least just pull that out and, you know, an intimidation thing, I guess. They wouldn't mess with me. That's where I was thinking. They were in my bag. The BB guns were.
Okay. Oh, they were in a bag, actually. They weren't
No, yeah,
on your
yeah.
side or something.
No, they were in a bag. Yeah, I wouldn't be carrying a BB gun around like that. That's just senseless.
Waistband.
Okay. Well, Mr. Atwood, what's the people's position on bond?
Your Honor, we're asking that bond be revoked in both of the defendant's pending files. The charge he was arraigned on this morning was an additional count of operating with high blood alcohol content that occurred back on, looks like May 11th. There was a crash in that case, and the defendant was operating his vehicle in an incredibly dangerous manner, observed by a witness who I believe may have recorded some of it, basically into oncoming traffic head on, recklessly in and out of lanes, and resulted in a crash, and obviously the high blood alcohol content that the court referenced. But not only was the defendant stopped again for that offense, just 3 days ago on the 12th, he again operated under the influence of alcohol, this time crashing once again to, I'm sure I get this right, it was out in front of the Hawk's Nest on Front Street or Munson Avenue there. The report indicates that he struck a road sign, a fire hydrant, and then basically wrapped the car around a tree head on. At that point, he took off running, evaded law enforcement. He was taken into Munson and was not cooperative there, was aggressive with the officers there, refused a PBT, refused a data master, so we don't know what the blood alcohol content is or was. But going off of his prior, now 2 OWI high BAC offenses, and given his behavior here, it I'm sure will end up being quite high as well. So now with that latest arrest, we'll have 3 pending likely high BAC charges, 2 of which resulted in crashes and near misses with other automobiles. He has prior OWI history. He has prior failed to appear history, flight history, and now obviously with the possibility of an R&L, he could be facing felony charges here. So for whatever reason, he's unable to refrain from, it's not just a drinking problem, it is a drinking and endangering everyone's lives around him problem. His license is revoked out of Tennessee. I don't know what brings him here to Traverse City, but whatever he's doing is not working. And I guess I'm not convinced that he won't do it again if we let him out or let him go to treatment on court. So treatment will end up being a part of the solution here. But for now, he's an absolute risk to the community. And I think his bond in those pending cases needs to be revoked to ensure that everyone around. Thank you, Your Honor.
I've never had a failure to. I've never ran.
Hang on, Mr. Reeve, just a minute. Okay. I want to just advise you not to discuss the charges against you, because
Yes,
your attorney wouldn't want you to do that. So you make sure you don't say anything about the charges pending against you. But
Yes,
if you want to comment on appearing in court and how you're going to be here and how you haven't done that in the past, that's fine. Okay, so go
Yes,
ahead.
sir. I've always appeared for court. Always. And I'm not a flight risk. I understand the prosecutor's defense, and I'm a danger to the society, which in my drinking, I need help with the drinking. I want it bad, man. I want it bad. It's obviously taking over me, and it's obvious that I do need it.
Okay.
I want it. That's what it boils down to. I want it. I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired.
Okay. Well, this is the thing. You were set to go to Dukoski on the 15th, and instead you got arrested and had a .26, and you actually, it says on the praxis form, you were released from Dukoski on May 25th.
Yes.
And you said you'd return there if you were able to post bond. So obviously what you've been trying to do isn't working. And the problem is at some point, I'm concerned about your alcohol problem, but at some point it's not just about you, it's about people on the road and being safe. And you were on bond for a high BAC offense when the second crash occurred. You've also got this felony forgery case pending, and apparently there's going to be a new case. I don't know if it's been charged yet, but the prosecutor says you fled the scene. So all of those are reasons why I'm going to deny bond at this time. And you can talk to your attorney about this some more. And perhaps by the time of our next hearing, your attorney will want to make a bond change request at that time. But for right now, you're out of control. You are a danger to the public from what I can judge. And so if you can't follow bond conditions, then this is what happens. So anyhow, the bond is denied at this time. And what's the next hearing?
Sure.
Sodom?
So for the felony case, he's got a 623 prelim coming up. He has another misdemeanor case that he had a prelim set for that we've not done anything on, 629. So this case, misdemeanor case, has already had a pretrial, but before he was assigned Kyle Trevis to be his lawyer, so I just reset the pretrial for 629 for both of his misdemeanors.
So it sounds like your attorney's going to be meeting with the prosecutor again on June 29th. That's Mr. Trevis. You might want to give him a call and let him know you're in jail. And
I don't have his phone number.
Okay, well, the jail can provide that to you. He's one of our regular defense appointed counsel. So, okay, we're all set for today. Feel free to log off, Mr. Atwood, if you like. And Mr. Reeve, if you could let the jail know you're all set.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Can I ask something?
Okay, go ahead.
Really, I was wanting to ask the prosecutor something.
Oh, okay. Well, this is the thing. You've got an attorney. It would be unethical for the prosecutor to talk to you unless your attorney were present. Okay. So you should be talking to Mr. Trevis right now, and he can relate your concerns to the prosecutor. Okay.
And Mr. Warden is his felony attorney.
Oh,
Warden
Mr.
is on
Warden
the felony case, and
okay,
Trevis
so
is on one of the misdemeanors.
either Trevis or Warden. Warden's on your felony case. Okay, Sean Warden.
Sean Warden.
Yeah.
And they have the number.
The jail should be able to give you both their numbers. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Yep. Thank you. You're all set. You have a pen there, Tammy?
Pen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you say they're Kyle Trevis and who else?
Sean Warden.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
I don't know who they have next.
Oh, yeah. These were, one was a probation violation, and I guess they're both probation violations.
So, no, one was a bond, I think, wasn't it?
Oh, is Rice a bond?
Which
Yep,
one?
you're right.
Okay,
Okay.
good. Let's see here.
wonder if they realize we need,
They should. They had the
These
girl
are-
in there first. Hello.
oh, did they? Either Jennifer Wilson or Leah Rice.
Get on the control center by 4 and report back. Are they aware that there's 2 more for Judge Cooney? That would be Wilson and Rice.
Rice, yeah.
Next up, then it will be Wilson and Rice. Thank you.
Thanks, Scott.
So on the way out the door, and I saw you were back on the bench. So
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you.
it was from the magistrate.
You almost escaped anyway.
I almost escaped.
All right, good afternoon, ma'am. What's your name?
Jennifer Wilson.
Okay, Miss Wilson, you were in front of the magistrate earlier apparently, and you want to admit to the violation not turning yourself in on time, is that correct?
I mean, I guess I tried to call my attorney Friday, all day Friday and Monday to get a hold of him to find out the information, what time I had to be here, and I had no paperwork. The probation
Okay.
permit.
Hey, hang on just a minute now.
Oh,
Right
all
now,
right,
I'm
I'm-
just trying to determine, are you going to plead guilty to the violation or not guilty? And if you want to talk to an attorney first, that's fine. We'll set this out and you can talk to the attorney, okay?
I mean, I did turn myself in late, so I'm gonna plead guilty. I mean.
Okay. So I just want to make sure you understand that you're waiving your right to, by pleading guilty right now, you'd be waiving your right to consult with an attorney. And the court would appoint an attorney for you at public expense if you are eligible. And you'd also be waiving your right to contest the allegations. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you also understand the worst that could happen is your probation could be revoked altogether and you could get up to a year in jail. And I can't make any promises about what I'm going to do. The recommendation is that you serve an additional 15 days in jail and continue probation. And usually I follow the recommendations of probation, but not always. So anyhow, knowing that, do you still wish to plead guilty to the violation?
I'm sorry, I just don't know what to do.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you don't know what to do, the best thing is to talk to your attorney. You were supposed to turn yourself in by June 15th, and I think it was 8 a.m. You're in for 30 days, even with good time credit. There's time to set up a hearing before you would normally be released on that initial term, okay? So you're not really losing anything by talking to your attorney first. Even if you don't want an attorney at the hearing, you could at least consult with your attorney first before you make any decision that you might later regret. How does that sound?
That sounds good. I appreciate you going over that with me.
Okay, and as I recall, you had your own attorney the last time, or did you have court appointed?
I had Mike Conley.
Matt Conley?
I guess, or I'm sorry, Matt Conley, yes. And then I had Jesse,
okay.
I got sentenced for 2 cases on Friday.
That's right. Okay. Well, let me ask you a few questions here just to establish you qualify for indigent counsel. And unless you want to talk to Jesse Williams, but it's a little odd situation because you had one retained attorney and you had one court-appointed attorney. You're obviously not employed right now because you're in jail, but were you working before you came to jail?
Yes, Your Honor.
And where were you working at?
It's the Tap House in Troy.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And that was pretty much full-time, and but you're in jail for the next 30 days. Do you have any other source of income or assets?
No, not at this moment. They were going to hold my job for me, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just get this over with right now and just go ahead and plead. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, that's your choice.
Am I able to tell you one other thing? I'm sorry. Am I able to tell you one? I did.
Well, I meant just a minute now.
Okay. Okay, sorry.
We gotta do this one thing at a time. Okay, so you can go ahead and proceed on your own if you like. I've warned you, and I've given you, your rights, and you seem to understand those. You do seem a bit confused about whether you want an attorney or not, and I've told you there's no harm in getting an attorney other than if I appoint an attorney and there is a bond violation, it costs you $125. Okay, so that's pretty cheap, but and you're not really gonna do any more time in jail as a result of a delay in talking to an attorney because you're already there for a good 25 days. So anyhow, with all that said, are you sure you want to waive your right to an attorney at this time and a hearing and plead to the violation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. So you were sentenced to 30 days in jail and probation. And you were supposed to turn yourself in on June 14th by 8 a.m. Is that true?
Yes, Your Honor.
And the fact is you didn't turn yourself in until, let's see, was it June 15th at 9 p.m.?
The
June
same
14th
day.
at 9 p.m. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so instead of 8 a.m., it was 9 p.m. And that was a violation of the court's order, correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right, so then to the violation itself, how do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll accept the plea. Now, can you explain to me why you didn't turn yourself in by 9 p.m.? Because when we were here in court, I told you when you had to turn yourself in by, and I heard you say something about you needed to call your attorney to figure that out, but we were here in court and I told you that. So go ahead and tell me what you want me to know.
I apologize, Your Honor. I did miss the time. I was sentenced for 2 different cases. I had a lot going on, but I just did not recall the time. I apologize. I called Matt Conley over and over on Friday and throughout the weekend to try to be in touch with him to get the exact time. I know it was on 6/14 that I had to turn myself in, but I just didn't know what time, and I did call him over and over. I had no return phone calls, but I did go to urgent care. I took a drug screening that they did right there, an instant one, and everything was negative. I sent that. The probation department had emailed me something, and it just stated, it didn't say a time for jail or anything. It just stated when I was released on 6/14 that I had to contact the probation department and to send my drug screening over that I did, which I had already did that. I sent it over.
Which urgent care did you go to?
In Redford, it was, it's an urgent care. It was just close by my house, but it was stamped and everything from the doctor. And they faxed it, my results right there to the probation department, to Jana Morgan.
They did. Okay.
Yes, they did.
So, Miss Odom, do you have a record of that?
No, I don't. Let's see.
Maybe you could email Jana and see if she's received anything new.
Okay.
Because what Miss Wilson is saying is it was faxed directly at the time she took the benchmark to Jana.
Okay. Oh, to Jana. Okay, I see. It would have been to our fax number addressing Jana.
Yes,
Yeah,
it was attention.
There's nothing in the and what day was that?
That was the Saturday, so that would have been 6/12. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no record in here. I will send an email to Ms. Morton. There's nothing in our ROA indicating we received a fax.
Nope, everything was faxed over, and they gave me a copy that I believe I might have in my purse here in my property as we speak.
Okay, is there anything else you want to tell me before I make a decision about what to do?
No, Your Honor, that's it.
Okay, well, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this under advisement. If you did take the drug screen, then I'm not going to take any action as far as that goes. I know that's not what you pled guilty to as far as violations, but that's significant as well. Let's see. And then the thing is about turning yourself in is probably 99% of the time people do turn themselves in when they're supposed to. And when someone doesn't, it kind of undermines the whole system. And I feel like I got to give you some more time. So to make the point to anyone else coming in front of me, you better turn yourself in. There will be consequences. Okay.
Can I say one more?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to say I apologize, and it was a misunderstanding. I would have been here. I tried to contact the attorney over and over. I have my job that's holding my position for me when I get out, so I still have income. Like, I didn't intentionally do this. I was trying to get everything in order. I took my screening. I'm just trying to do the right thing.
Okay. Well, this is the thing. I am going to give you an additional 5 days in jail, not the 15. And if we did get a copy of the drug screen and you did that, okay, then I won't impose the other 10 days, okay? Otherwise, you'll have the additional 10. So, but there has to be some consequence, and it's not this is the thing, it's not your attorney's job at this point to comply with the conditions of your probation. It's not anyone's requirement except yours. And so anyhow, that's the ruling. And
how do you want her to get you the proof? She said she has it at the jail.
Well, she says it was sent to Jana Morton. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. It was faxed to the probation office with attention Jana Morton on it.
Okay.
Just so you know, I'm just trying to clarify that.
So I can see where that might take a day or two to get to the right mailbox. So we'll check that out, and it sounds like you did that anyhow. And so it'll probably just be the 5 days. I just want to, trust but verify, okay?
I understand and I appreciate you.
All right. Well, thank you, Miss Wilson. We're all set for today then. And,
Thank you.
Okay. I'm glad they were able to hold your job for you. Okay.
I appreciate it. And I've asked them to be trustee in the jail and they're gonna do that. So things are gonna be okay.
Okay, you'll get through this. It's manageable. So,
Right.
okay, thank you. You can
Thank
let them
you so
know
much.
you're done. Yep.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Hello?
Oh, here they come, sorry. I didn't know to push the button or.
Okay.
All set.
Oh, that's okay.
Sorry.
Come on, just that. We're gonna put you in that MV over there. Sir, can you hear me? Okay. When you're all done, just bring that over to us, please. Okay, Your Honor, who did you need to see next?
Leah Rice.
Leah Rice. Okay, one moment.
Thank you. All right, good afternoon, Miss Rice. This
Hi.
is Judge Cooney. Hi. Okay, so apparently you were in front of our magistrate earlier, and that was for a bond violation, a violation of a no contact provision. And you indicated you wanted to admit to the bond violation, correct?
Yes.
All right, so what did you do?
Well, I went over to my husband's to help take care of him when he had COVID, and he was really sick, but he was getting better, and I've been like working on getting a ride out of there, but I just didn't have one yet. And so my husband was drunk, and he locked me out of the house, and I was pounding on the door to get back in when the cops showed up.
Because there was also a verbal argument going on. Is
Well,
that
yeah.
true?
Well, I mean, it wasn't like really an argument. He just wouldn't let me in the door, you know. And before that, I don't even know why he like took some of my stuff and threw it outside. That's how I ended up outside. So I don't know. Like it was just a really big mistake, and I know we need to be away from each other. We need to split up. Like he abuses me. This whole case like stems from him. Like he just, I don't know.
Okay,
He's just
hang on
not
just a second. Hang on. Okay, this is the thing. I don't want you to make any statements about your case that you'll regret because, okay, so this is just about the bond violation itself. So
Yeah.
the court had an order you weren't supposed to be near Mr. Rice, and apparently you've been staying with him for the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, he begged me to
Correct.
come there. Like, yes.
All right.
He's diabetic, so I didn't want to leave him alone while he was sick, you know?
Okay, well, did you call the court to see if that might be okay? Or try to
No,
get your attorney to change your bond conditions?
Yeah, I didn't even know that was an option, really. Like I said, it was just a
Did you
big
call your
mistake.
attorney at all to discuss it?
I did talk to my attorney. He told me not to be around him. He told me that'd probably be best for me anyways, so.
All right, because what happens if you are around him?
Yeah.
You end
but,
up in jail.
Yeah, exactly. And it was just a big mistake.
Well, it doesn't sound like a mistake. It sounds like you just blew off the bond condition and.
It wasn't even that. Like I said, I should just call it a mistake because I was trying to help him, you know? So
All right. Well,
I should have went with my gut.
I'm going to spare you the sarcasm today and just tell you, if you can't comply with the bond conditions, this is where you'll end up. Do you have
Yes.
a place to live if I let you out?
Yeah.
Where is that?
At my dad's.
What's his address?
You guys have it on file, I think, 3231 Plainfield Court.
Is that what you've got?
Hang on. Oh yeah, 3231 Plainfield Court, yeah.
Okay, when did you get picked up on this? The 15th?
Yes.
That was
Yesterday.
that was yesterday.
No, today.
Well, it says today at 5:25
Oh.
a.m., I guess.
Yeah, it was the morning.
Okay. Seems like a day ago. Well, this is
It
the
does.
thing. You're gonna sit until, let's see, you got arrested at 5, so 5 tomorrow would be Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, you'll be out on Friday then. It'll be sometime Friday morning, but that's 3 days you're gonna spend in jail for violation of the court's order. And
Okay.
So wait,
hopefully you won't violate again.
No, I won't.
that's 4 days.
What?
I think that's a total of 4 since she got
That's-
arrested today. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I'll be counting.
Okay,
her
then
down.
it's 4 days,
Yeah.
okay? The way they calculate time over there makes it difficult.
Yeah.
So anyhow, let's see, well, that'd be all day today, Wednesday, and Thursday, okay. No, all day Thursday, that's right,
Yeah.
so. Okay, so you'll be out
Oh.
Friday morning sometime, that's 4 days technically, and we're all set for today.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, just stand up, please. Your Honor, are you all set with us today?
We are, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Up the train.